Okay, let's look at a little bit more specific language. We're going to look at some modal verbs. So these are specific verbs that have a certain job, and we use them in a certain way for certain tasks. The most common one that you're probably familiar with is for ability. Things that you are able to do or that you can do. So we have the verb can and the verb to be able to. So I can play the trumpet, I can speak English, I can cook, I'm able to play sports, I'm able to swim. So these are positive, things that we can do. What about the negative? Do you know the negative of these verbs? Things that you can't do. That's right. Things that you can't do. And what about the negative of this? To be able to. The negative? To be not able to. To be not able to. So I amn't able to. I amn't able to speak Japanese. I can't speak Portuguese. I can't make bread. I can't speak 7 languages. So we have these 2 verbs, can and able to, for ability, positive and negative. What about advice? When we want to give people advice, maybe someone has a problem and we want to tell them, well, if it was me, this is what I would do, yeah? Or if someone is sick and we want to give them some advice to help them. We're going to use the verb should. You should take medicine. You should go to the doctor. You should speak to your parents. You should drink more water. We can also use a verb with should, I think, for positive. I think you should go to the doctor, or I think you should speak to your parents. If it's the negative, we can say should not or shouldn't. You shouldn't drink so much water. You shouldn't stand on that wall. Yeah? You shouldn't play on the road. Or we can say, I don't think you should. This is very common to use I think and I don't think with the verb should. Positive, I think you should. The negative, I don't think you should. The modal verb doesn't change. It's the think verb changes to don't think. Let's look at another modal verb. Let's look at obligation. Obligation. So, an obligation is something that you don't have a choice or something that you feel you should do or that you must do. Yeah? So, we have must and we have to. These are positive, yeah? I must study. I have to study. I must collect the children. I have to collect the children. I must do my homework. I have to do my homework. Now the negative of these modal verbs is a little different. Because let's look. The negative of must is mustn't. But mustn't isn't a modal verb of obligation. It's a modal verb of prohibition. So, let's talk about this in a moment. What's the negative of have to? That's right, it's don't have to. So, the negative of the modal verbs of obligation, must and have to, is don't have to. I don't have to wake up early on Saturday. Yes. I have to wake up at 7 o'clock on Monday. He doesn't have to go to school on Sunday. She has to wake up now, or she has to do her homework. So this is obligation, positive and negative. What was the modal verb of prohibition I just mentioned a moment ago? That's right, it's mustn't. You mustn't do something, yeah? Or you aren't allowed to do something. So this is telling the person or the listener that it's not okay. They can't do this. They shouldn't do this. They mustn't do this. Yeah? Prohibition. It's not advice. It's not ability. It's prohibition. We can also use can. You can't go to the shop. You aren't allowed to go to the shop. You mustn't go to the shop. Obviously, mustn't feels a little bit stronger than the other two. We normally see this with rules, yeah? You mustn't smoke, you mustn't speak English, or you must speak English, more an obligation. You mustn't drink alcohol on the streets. So these are 4 different categories of modal verbs. We had can for ability, it's the most common. We had should for advice. We had must and have to for obligation. And we had mustn't for prohibition.